Hello, today I'm going to teach you how to make a collection on the app Epic. I use Epic so my students can be exposed to different types of books, and it's easy to make a collection so that way they can read books on a topic that I want them to be able to read about. So to get started, I'm going to search by a keyword for books that go with our upcoming theme of fall. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to type in fall, and up pops a whole bunch of books. I've already filtered the age range that I would like to see books in, and that's the age of 4. I teach pre-K, so I want to make sure that the books are appropriate for my students. I also can filter it a little further by choosing books that can be read to my students. My students are not readers just yet, so they need to have books that can be read to them. So when I come up here to the top, I can find Read to Me, and when I click on this, it shows me all the books that can be read to my students on my topic of fall. So I'm going to look through some of these books, and I'm going to see which ones I feel are most appropriate for my students to add to my collection. So when I come over, I can scroll over a book like this one, that's fall. It gives me an age range, a brief synopsis of the book, and how many pages, different information about the book. So I can select this heart with the plus sign, and that will add the book to my collection. So I do not have a fall collection just yet, so I'm going to add new collection. And I'm going to name it Fall. I can put a description if I want to. I'm not going to. I can also choose whether or not I'd like to share it with the Epic community. And I'm going to actually not share it as this is an example. And then I'm going to press create. And now I have created my fall collection. And I can keep scrolling through the books to see which ones I feel would fit best in my collection. I like this What I See in Fall book. I'm going to add it to my collection. And there it goes. It shows up. Oh, I like this one with the big pumpkin here. I'm going to add that one. And I'm going to choose a couple of fun books for them as well. Not all informational text, some great stories. So I'm going to add this one. And I'm going to add Too Many Pumpkins. When I come over here, I can scroll through and see which books I've added to my collection. Once I have chosen all the books I want to add, I can do one of two things. I can, on the screen I am on now, assign this collection to students. I can also come up to my library, click on Collections, and find my collection here. So here's my fall collection, and here I can assign it to my students. So I'm going to click on Assign. There's all my books. I can have some instructions if I want to, and even do a start date and a due date. I'm not going to do either of those things, but if it's something that you want your students to be able to do and read by, you can definitely add those things. I can also select which students I would like to assign this collection to. If you have students on different reading levels that you want to assign certain books to, that's a great option for you. For me, I want to be able to use this during my center time, so I'm going to assign to the whole class so all of the students have access to these books. So I can assign it to class, and there it is. And my students can access it on our devices at school. I hope this taught you something new, something you can utilize with your students and to have a lot of fun with. I hope you enjoyed this video and check back for more.